Hey y'all, today I'm going to show you how to make digestive bitters. Now, bitters are a wonderful herbal preparation that you will find incredibly useful. They're actually a lot like making a tincture, in some ways even easier. So I called the tincture lesson, Tinctures Aren't Rocket Science. I think I'll call this Bitters Aren't Rocket Science either. Um, all right, digestive bitters have all kinds of benefits. When you take a bitter before you eat, it increases your mm, digestive juices. All those secretions get going. Now, the benefits of this, there's tons of them. One, it helps with digestion. It helps prevent heartburn. It helps prevent gas and bloating. It'll help make you more regular, helps with constipation and such. It can help with blood sugar. It can help with allergies. Um, if you have asthma, you may have experienced that after you eat, you have an asthma flare up. Well, the reason that's happening is because your immune system is on overdrive and your body's actually recognizing your food as an invading organism. The food sitting in your stomach because it's not being digested quickly enough is like foreign proteins, and so you have an immune response. Getting those secretions up will help prevent that. It will help you digest your food more quickly, more efficiently. It gets the gallbladder going, it gets the pancreas going, it gets the liver bile going, it helps you process fats. Digestive bitters are really just a life changer for a lot of people. They increase appetite. They make you enjoy your food more. Food actually tastes better if you have a little sip of bitters before a meal. So I went out today and I harvested some Oregon grape. You may have seen these spiky things before. Oregon grape is a wonderful herb. I've got some chopped up here. You can see on this little root I held back just how yellow it is. That substance is called berberine. Berberine is the same um, substance that's in golden seal, gold thread, coptis. Has a lot of the same characteristics. Not only is it bitter, but it's actually very antiseptic. If you have a wound, you can apply a hot tea of this, and it will sterilize that wound and help it heal very quickly. Great for puncture wounds and such as that. Good for the immune system. Has a lot of good effects. So I'm just going to show you here how I do this. And, like I said, not rocket science. I got my favorite little cleaver. You can see it's got a round edge. When you chop hard roots, they tend to jump all over the place. So this is a nice fresh root, and I can rock the cleaver and not have it jumping on me. Well, that piece went, didn't it? Okay, well, most of it not have it jumping on me. There we go. And if I have to give it a whack, I'll give it a whack. All right, so we got our Oregon grape chopped up real nice. And you can see that cutting board gets stained yellow from that berberine. Now, with bitters, you don't want just a bitter substance, okay? You want something that tastes good, something that really gets you ready to eat. So that's wherein it differs from a tincture. With the tincture, we were just taking an herb and trying to extract its medicinal qualities. We don't really care necessarily how it tastes. Skullcap, for instance, does not taste good at all. But with this bitters formula, this is something you're taking before a meal to get your appetite going, to get the gastric juices stimulated, and you want it to taste good. And fortunately, another thing that stimulates the appetite, stimulates those gastric juices, spices. So we can make a nice formula. I'm going to add to this two-star anise. I've got some cloves. Go. These are all good for digestion. They help settle the stomach. They actually have some antibacterial properties. Can help prevent food poisoning, perhaps. That's what our ancestors thought. I'm going to take some ginger, and I'll just cut a couple of pieces of ginger. That'll be enough. And ginger, it's actually very easy to work with if you know how. Put it down like this and smash it. That's the easiest way to use ginger in cooking. Smash it. Smashes out flat and all those juices are released. Now I've also got some orange peels. Yeah, some peels from a few mandarin oranges. We'll slice those up real quick. There we go. Toss those in. And I've got a few more. I can do that off camera. You get the idea. I'm literally just slicing orange peel. Not exactly rocket science, as I said, right? You can see why I really like this cleaver. It's an old hickory, nice stainless steel cleaver, and that rounded edge just makes it so easy to slice through vegetables and fruit peels in this instance. Now, we've got our mix in here. That's it. I'm not going to add any sugar. Now, some people may want to add a sweetener. I like my bitters to be bitter. I don't want to taste sugar. I don't want to taste honey. You may. I'm just going to add cheap vodka. And unlike a tincture, because we're going to be taking a spoonful of this for each meal, and it's really the flavor, the taste that's the issue. We're not looking for a specific potency of an herbal preparation. I'm going to pour it in there and fill it all the way up. And unlike a tincture, this is not going to have to sit for a month before we use it. Let's be ready to go in about a week or two. Start taking, it may be a few days, because honestly, this is very fresh Oregon grape. Like I said, I just harvested today. So that berberine going to get in there very quickly, and this could be ready to go in a couple of days. And what we'll do is we'll take maybe a tablespoon of this before a meal. That's it. 10, 15 minutes before a meal. And that's your digestive bitters. It's very easy to do. So, go do it. And I'll see you next week. I hope you enjoyed this class. Remember, the blog is southern-appalachian-herbs.blogspot.com. The podcast is the Southern Appalachian Herbal Podcast. And these are free herbal videos. Tell your friends. You can learn everything there is to know about making herbal medicine for free. And that's nice. All right. See you next week.